Hey everybody, welcome to Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I am Gen X.
And today we're hopefully going to redeem the flow we have going with the Halo Legends series by transitioning from Odd One Out, which is the Odd One Out, to Prototype, which is one of the most beloved episodes of Halo Legends, I believe. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Oh, good. So this is going to be a cleansing.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah, Odd One Out was, well, anyway.
Odd.
Yeah, odd. Yeah. Prototype, here we come.
Prototype, here we come. So, with the name as intriguing as Prototype, what do you think this could be?
Yeah, so I think it has to do with research and the technology was trying to figure out how to recreate new Spartans. And so they prototyped the program, or Spartans.
Interesting.
And they added to their legacy of strength and prowess and all that they stood for.
I see. Well, only one way of finding out.
No hint?
No.
I know I'm way off.
We're gonna jump in.
Because if I was onto something, you'd be like, "Uh-huh, that's very interesting." But you didn't say anything, so I'm way off. All right. No spoiler alerts over here.
Yeah. We gotta let the series show it to you.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
It's kind of dramatic. Yasushi Maruki Tomoki Kyota. Okay.
Sarge, look at the moon. It's funny. I never noticed how beautiful the moons are here. You think anybody noticed?
Stay quiet. The biofoam's working, but you're still bleeding.
There's something I've always wanted to know. Your call sign. Ghost. What does it mean?
Stop talking. You've got to hold tight until the medevac gets here.
You finally have an excuse to show that you care. And... let me ask you something. Just one last thing. It won't hurt, I promise. What was I to you?
What do you mean? You're a soldier. A soldier with a promising future ahead of you. You're a soldier.
And you're a ghost, aren't you?
What?
Feelings pass right through you, don't they? So cold and unforgiving in every choice you made in battle. Pure soldier. I think that's what let us trust you.
Don't talk, save your strength.
I don't need it. I need you to be strong. Strong enough to do what you've never done in your life. Can you be strong enough to allow yourself to be... can you just be human?
Three years later.
So she probably died.
Planet Algolis.
Research facility. I kind of went down that path.
But looks like it's not going so well.
Good attack there.
Damn it, man. What are you still doing here? Command has declared a full retreat.
We can't pull out. The civilians may be on their way out of here, but there's a corps of engineers still out there, and I'm not leaving them behind.
It ain't up to you. Cold protocol's been enacted. Let's move it. The shuttles.
The evacuation shuttles are already leaving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that was full of survivors. All gone.
No more.
fighting keeps up, we're gonna be as good as dead. We gotta stick it out and pray they get us some evac. Let's go. Who's left behind?
What?
Answer me, soldier. What's the name of the group?
It's the Hades.
Ah,
The what?
the Hades core.
Okay.
He got cut off by the ad. Ready?
What?
Answer me, soldier. What's the name of the group?
It's the Hades Corps. They're at Hangar 1030, and they say they're not leaving until they destroy the prototype of some weapon system.
The Demolition Squad.
Prototype.
I should have known. Ghost.
Ghost.
If the Cole Protocol's been enacted, why the hell are we stranded on the front line? We're pinned down here, and now the Sarge is missing. We're screwed.
No, we were sunk from the beginning.
What?
On his last assignment, our fearless leader let his entire platoon go down. They got wiped out in a single firefight. Sarge didn't even flinch.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why they call him the Ghost then, isn't it? And why the brass always decides to put him in charge of demolition jobs, because he's not even human! Come on, don't die on me! Come on!
I can't believe these sons of bitches left us behind!
This is it.
Is that the prototype?
Yep.
That looks pretty gnarly.
Oh my god. It's the prototype suit. But who the hell's driving it?
Goes to Hades Core.
Fall back immediately. Ignore the Covenant.
I'll hold them off. Nobody's dying here.
You heard him. Let's go.
You idiot. He's not supposed to be testing that suit. He's supposed to destroy it.
Cool move.
Sergeant, what do you think?
Yep. So, but you hear what the Marine said? He's not supposed to be testing the suit.
He's supposed to
He's
destroy
supposed
it.
to destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you also pick up who's in this suit?
It sounded like a Master Chief. Sound like
No,
John.
no.
117.
So they said Ghost. Remember they said
So it was that one guy in the very
the
beginning.
Sarge that they're talking about, and you
Okay.
know why they call him Ghost?
Because he lets all of his men die and
Yeah, in that one firefight, he let all his men die, and he didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
And so they say they call him Ghost because he's not even human. Is what that one Marine said, and that he always gets put in charge of by the.
But he said no one's going to die today. So
Yeah.
maybe there's some remorse and he's going to redeem
Right.
himself.
Yeah. So ready?
Let's see.
Can you hear me, Sergeant? What do you think you're doing? Your orders are to destroy the suit and all related data. You are disobeying direct orders.
No, sir, I am following my orders.
Explain yourself.
I have destroyed all the data, and I'm using the time left on this suit to safely evac my people. I'm not leaving until every one of my men are
That
safely
is
off.
not the plan. I am ordering you to stand down.
There's no other choice. The mission cannot be jeopardized. And I am still responsible for these Marines.
Wait, Sergeant! Go!
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
I lost my entire platoon. Every one of my men. And that's when it happened. That's when I truly became a ghost. Just a shadow. Surrounded by death The suit has a staggered countdown. In order to trigger final detonation, the system requires voice command. You designed it that way for a reason, didn't you?
Ghost.
Just get my men off this planet.
Wow. What a piece of
This
equipment.
is Ghost. Over and out.
Pretty good tracking on those rockets, huh?
Down from the top.
Went right through it. Now he's on a Phantom.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping this guy. Sarge.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Oh, the shield's broken. Ooh, just punched him in half.
Yeah.
He just destroyed that hunter.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of fire there. Oh, grenade. You see that? Pause the grenade.
Yeah.
Yep.
He shot off his arm?
Yeah.
What's the matter, Ghost? Why can't you move? I made up my mind that day. The night I let my platoon die. I looked up at those moons and something died inside me. A conscience is something that gets in the way. That's all a soul is. An obstacle. Something to overcome. I can't atone for failing to protect them.
He's got a target.
Countdown complete. Voice command required. Speak the voice command exactly as displayed.
Let me ask you something. Just one last thing. It won't hurt, I promise. What was I to you?
What do you mean? You're a soldier. A soldier with a promising future ahead of you. You're a soldier.
And you're a ghost, aren't you?
What?
Feelings pass right through you, don't they? So cold and unforgiving in every choice you made in battle. Pure soldier. I think that's what let us trust you.
Don't talk, save your strength.
I don't need it. I need you to be strong. Strong enough to do what you've never done in your life.
Be human.
Can you be strong enough to allow yourself to be? Can you just be human? If not for your sake, for all of us. If you would just allow yourself to feel something. Maybe you wouldn't be a ghost any longer.
Voice command authorization. Be human. And for one last instant, I'm human again.
And those shuttles were full of civilians. They didn't get destroyed like the other shuttle. and they're able to evacuate safely thanks to him.
Wow. He just annihilated the foe.
Yeah. You can see the ray of light from his self-destruction.
Transmission from orbit around Algolis. Cole protocol enforced. All weapons prototypes and accompanying navigational databases eliminated. The soldier I previously recommended for military court-martial is... I rescind and redact that portion of my earlier report. That soldier is officially missing in action, lost during heavy combat on Algolis. He demonstrated honorable conduct not only as a Marine, but also as a human being. We're heading for rendezvous with the UNSC Heart of Midlothian. Over and out.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. I can see why you said it was one of your favorite.
Yeah, and not just mine, it's a fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
There's a night and day difference between the tone that this one sets versus the previous one, right?
Don't even bring up the previous one. Yeah, night and day. Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on what you just said?
Well, a couple questions, and I have some thoughts too. What is Morgotha? They were going to the center of Morgotha.
Well, I think we're en route with the Heart of Midlothian.
Oh, but that was I'm not pronouncing it right. Yeah.
Let me just be sure. I'll rewind.
Okay.
So just to be absolutely sure.
He demonstrated honorable conduct not only as a Marine, but also as a human being. We're heading for rendezvous with the UNSC Heart of Midlothian.
Yeah.
Over and out.
So they're gonna rendezvous with the Heart of Midlothian, which is the name of a vessel. So just like the Pillar of Autumn, for example, is the name of one ship, or the Fortune to Dawn is the name of another ship.
Yep.
So the UNSC Heart of Midlothian is just another ship that they're en route to rendezvous with, which actually, don't forget that name, Heart of Midlothian, because you will see that.
Midlothian. Okay.
Midlothian, yeah.
Okay.
I can point it out to you.
Yeah. Let's not. Let's do that. I don't want to skip that.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering with the prototype, it looked amazing. It functioned amazingly.
Yeah.
And then the self-destruct. Wow. I mean, talk about almost a nuclear reaction there times 10. Why did they want it all destroyed? Maybe they were afraid it was going to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Yeah. So something that was said earlier is they would one of the Marines, when they're talking to another one of the Marines, he said they've enacted the Cole Protocol. Did you remember hearing that? The Cole Protocol was actually named, I think it was after Preston J. Cole, who was he was this big shot who he was like he kind of played like an engineering like technician role in the beginning on like some ships, but he had like the mind, like a super incredible mind. Like he was like a natural born genius. And I think at one point like someone gave him like an impossible task, and then he ended up calculating like a formula that was like never devised. Like basically he was able to crack a calculation that humanity had never discovered for being able to like target slip space jumps more accurately the way the Covenant can. So he was able to do something someone gave him like an impossible assignment on purpose to watch him fail, like as a junior recruit, to kind of like just kind of see how hardworking he is or whatever. And he ended up doing something that no one else can. And so basically he ended up moving through the ranks. And there's a book that goes more into his story. And he truly is he was a talent. And I think he climbed like quite a few ranks, and he became like well renowned as like a hero. And he developed what's known as the Cole Protocol, which is now, as you saw here, is being used, and it's being used. It's a standard across the board. Every ship has to have a knowledge of what the Cole Protocol is. And what the Cole Protocol is, you wipe all the data. So, like, for example, on the ship, if it was on a ship, or in this case, a facility, you get rid of all data. That way, if you have any tactical data on, like, military doctrine, technology, or, which is also very important, location of other human planets, including, of course, planet Earth. So that's the first step of the Cole Protocol, is just wipe out all the data and destroy anything that can fall into enemy hands, and then get the heck out of Dodge. That's basically what it is.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
And so they probably wanted to keep that uniform, but so I'd imagine, since I haven't seen it before, that was the prototype, so one and only, and so when all the data was destroyed, so was
the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, as part of the Cole Protocol, they ended up scrapping the suit. His orders were to destroy it, which he did, but he didn't just destroy it. He used it to safely evac his men to kind of redeem himself for letting his whole squad die. And he became human once again, despite having earned a nickname and reputation as Ghost.
Right.
And what I found it incredibly, like, what's really interesting that they added on, it was perfect to like add on that like touching emotion factor or whatever, like that touching feel to the episode, is at the very end after his death we hear like one of the like I don't know what rank the guy was, but like maybe like general or something after the battle, he's like doing a summary report,
right?
And he actually
attributes humanity to him.
Yeah, but did you hear about the court-martial part?
Yes.
He previously like submitted a report to basically suggest that this guy be put under court-martial,
and he retracted that
for misconduct or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he retracted that statement.
Yeah.
He like rescinded it and redacted it, and he basically said that soldier, he's now missing action. He was basically a war hero, and yeah, he displayed admirable conduct not only as a soldier but also as a human being, which was pretty touching end to the episode, especially after she told him, can you just be human for the sake of others?
Right. And I wanted to bring us back to that. So we open the scene with him and the soldier dying in his arms, and then we come back to it later as well. And I thought it was really interesting how she said, be human. And that was the code.
The code
for destroying the suit. And really destroying the enemies.
Yeah. And
saving his men.
Yeah, and I find it interesting. Wasn't he say you designed the suit for that way for a reason, regarding when he was referring to the suit?
What did he say?
There's at one point, what was it in the context of this? He's like talking about how the suit countdown works. Yeah. He's saying the suit has a staggered countdown that requires a code phrase.
I remember this.
You designed it that way for a reason, didn't you? Yeah. Remember he said that?
Yeah, he did.
You designed it that way for a reason, didn't you? So I'm wondering if that main general guy who recommended this guy for court-martial for his lack of humanity, what if he purposely made the code word be human?
Be human, right?
And so it's an interesting moment there at the very end, like when Ghost is like missing his arm, laying there, and he's about to activate this self-destruct sequence. He looks at the code word on the screen. He sees he's be human, and it takes him back to that moment that he recalls. With like that one female Marine that was dying and was the last Marine alive in his regiment before she passed away as well, 3 years ago.
Yeah. So, yeah. One other quick question on this. So they're going to go to the vessel, right? With this planet, what's the significance of this planet? Was that location a major research facility, or was a planet known for something?
So Planet Golos I'm not too familiar with, so I'm not sure. But clearly, that weapons research facility was pretty important considering how effective that suit was, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was a really cool suit, and I was thinking, why haven't we seen this before? You know,
because unfortunately, the one and only prototype ended up
obliterated.
Yeah, in a ball of flames.
Yeah.
So
No, that one definitely prototype redeemed the whole legendary series now. So we're good. We're on track. We got the Halo blood flowing through us again.
Yeah. And I'm happy to say I think the other episodes are also pretty good. I'm trying to think. Out of the ones that are left, I think the one that is the best out of the remaining ones, the ones we haven't watched yet, that I think you'll enjoy is Babysitter.
Babysitter.
The Babysitter.
Well, I think there's 4 left or something, so it's one of the 4 then.
No, there's less left than that now because here I can double check. We have 2 left.
Okay. Oh, right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, only 2. So the Babysitter and the Package are the next 2. So the next one I would say is the one out of the 2 that you'll prefer, the Babysitter. Package is all right. Some people didn't like it for certain reasons, which, yeah.
Well, let's freeze on that one because I definitely want to see that soon.
Yeah, very soon. So, with that being said, any closing thoughts?
I'm enjoying this whole legendary compilation here.
Yeah, Halo Legends. Yeah,
Halo, not legendary. That's a
level
in the game. Yeah, Legends, Halo Legends. Yep. Again, I'm just so impressed and amazed with what they've done with the story and how they add these almost tributaries of new information that flow into this bigger river of the whole storyline, which adds to the experience. Really, really cool stuff. Where have I been the past 20 years?
Yeah. I mean, it's more than just a game. It's like a whole...
Oh, it's an experience.
Yeah, it's a whole experience. There's books, there's media like this, like shows, animations, movies, games, everything.
Okay, movies. We have to check out movies because we haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah.
But I just thought just now, what if, hopefully this will come out, a VR experience that's Halo related? That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have to do that.
I think there's definitely going to be something like that eventually if there isn't already in the works.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, all right.
But with that being said, one thing I do want to mention, though, is if you're feeling bummed out that there's only 2 episodes of Halo Legends left, we have Halo Evolutions next.
What's that?
Halo Evolutions is a series of animated style episodes, kind of like this, but they're I think at least one of them has like a much longer runtime, and they are taken from a book. So there's a book of short stories called Halo Evolutions.
Great.
And so you'll see some animated episodes from those as
well. So I'm going to assume we're going to watch that pretty soon then.
I think we'll watch it right after we finish Halo Legends.
Love it.
So,
all right.
With that being said,
I'll make the popcorn.
Yeah, sounds good. With that being said, we hope you guys enjoyed watching this with us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon to stay up to date for more videos, so we can show Rob more cool stuff that he'll love.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Stay tuned. You'll see us soon.
All right, guys. Take care.